This is a response video to the Colbert Report, who is working on a show or some idea on how to beat the New World Order. Got some ideas. First of all, we have to kind of understand how big the problem is. It's not just a matter of a few people ruling the world and trying to get us to take vaccines and um, control banks and new world order. It is bigger than that in a way that they are creating the path that we walk on. So that in order to beat the new world order, you got to kind of break the path that we sheep are so accustomed to following down. And how they beat us is through the media, through their marketing, through the products, and the jobs that they create. We work for them and we buy their products. So we need to jump out of that and buy our own products and change the way we do business with each other. The elites have all of the money, so they control how much they want to flow within the economic system so that they can create a recession or a depression. That's the path that makes us consumers do what it is we do by the controlling of the markets, the stock, how things are traded. Just the entire money system is controlled by them. So we need to control that. There are many, many ways of doing all of this. A lot of the main psychological tool that they use is they make sure that we don't think we have something. We don't think we have power. We don't think we have the ability to create. We don't believe in ourselves. The only way you can get love and happiness is through buying their stuff. So we need to sort of be like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz and realize we have it all along. Everything that we are programmed to think we are lacking in is something we need to reprogram, and a whole entire globe to know what power we have. Now, the elites have used neurology. They've used NLP programming. There's some heavy, heavy brainwashing tools that have been used to daily program our minds. Just the TV shows, the news, everything that they mention is designed specifically to get you to believe in something. So we need a new product, something that will make you feel like you have it all along. And this product must be owned by everybody that consumes it. So this is the nonprofit. Nonprofits are, I mean, just look at the guy that's got Virgin Airlines. He's got a huge nonprofit going on, and you kind of look at his wealth. He's using free labor now, and the pat on the back of "aren't I a good guy" to sell and market his products so he gets wealthier and his houses get bigger. Nonprofit is the controlled by the elite. They will only help what they want to help at, and typically they only help themselves. Anything that we donate to rarely gets to the people that actually need it. So the way we do our nonprofits has to be different, where you actually are the owner and can benefit from whatever it is you are contributing to. And if this can do the same for everybody, then it's a way of stimulating a global market. It's a way of putting the money back in our hands where we control the flow of it. So that's one idea. I can get into a lot more, but water can definitely, every human on this planet needs water. Water should be owned and operated, distributed strictly by everybody consuming it, and not one person is in control of it. It's the whole that is in control of it. The funds, because water is you know, can be worth more than oil, can be the highest value product on the planet that is owned by people, not an elite. And those funds can fund other ideas that get us back working in better ideas than what the elites have. Now we need to gain our food back. So these areas need to be heavily supported. Our farming, and people that were farmers need to get their farms back. People that want work should be able to work at these farms. Everybody should have access to local food in their area. So anybody that's using this water would be putting more funding into your own local community. That we also need like a database to connect all of the dots. Who needs what, when, where? And transportation is another issue that we need. We need to get rid of oil, and we have free energy, and that's being suppressed by the elites. So we need to form this network of people that want to use free energy, and then the people that have free energy need to connect with other people to manufacture it. And it can't be done in the same business setups that don't work. Right now, we've known for hundreds of years it's slavery the way we produce our products. And it can't be one guy owning a business and everybody else is the slave labor that works their ass off, gets injured, and can't work for the rest of their lives, can't enjoy any aspect of their lives, while some one guy that owns everything is filthy rich, doing nothing, enjoying his good health. It's got to be a shared thing. So this water concept, my goal would be to only provide funding for co-op situations that set up business in a cooperative, where everybody is the owner of the business that you all work at. This should, and I am throwing it out there that instead of purchasing something, you should lease something and build things to last. And in that way, you're not going into business to make the same thing over and over again. Like our cars, we make cars every day because we make sure that they break down, so in a few years you'll have to buy another car. We have the ability to build them correctly to last 20 years, and if I was getting paid a lease, then if I worked on that car and get a commission off of how much labor I put into that car, and it lasts for 20, 50 years, I'm guaranteed an income for working on something for a few minutes. Because I think there would be somewhat of an assembly line going on when you're making something. So if we set up our businesses a little bit smarter, we can definitely work less and earn more. And at the same time, we need to really recognize when we're using too much of our resources that are destroying the friggin' planet. The way we do business, a lot is involved in polluting our planet. So it wouldn't be something that is unaware of how things affect us in the future. When you want to produce a new product or service, there has to be, you have to look past your nose. That is it something that humanity really, really needs, wants, and can benefit from? And I don't personally believe that we need to get rid of a lot of our stuff. Like if you love biking, I think you should be entitled to your sport and the products that you enjoy with your sport. But it just can't be at the cost of destroying the planet, and it can't be at the cost of destroying lives and building it, and you can't put people in poverty. We need to be global thinkers as well as individual thinkers. What is it that you love, but how does it affect your world? Let's look past our nose. So what I'm trying to do right now, I would love to get this bottled water concept off the ground. There's a great way of marketing it in a way that gets people back to work and earn money to be able to donate to other organizations. I also am working on designing a website, which I could use lots of help in because my programming skills suck. But one thing that I'm putting out into the world is my research has proven that we all know the answers to our problems. If you go into any kind of counseling, scientifically, if you can recognize a problem, that means you know what the solution is. Um, Little bit of details that I won't mention, but technically, if I design a website that helps you see your blocks and connects you with a network of people that are willing to help you unfold whatever dream it is you're working on for yourself, um, then it'll be a website that can help solve global problems, because we have global problems, and if we are individually the answers to our problems, all we have to know is our answers, and we're solving global problems. And if we have a network together that helps us join together, like I need this, I need that, to be able to unfold this concept that I'm working on, then we build a connection of people that want to work on the same thing. For instance, this water thing, I need to connect with, people that are recycling plastic. I am not interested in any type of oil products that need to um, drill for more oil. Rather, use what's already here in our landfills. We need to clean up that poison. So I need to connect with people that are interested in doing that. I need to connect with people that have water rights, more than one water right. I'd rather just transport in local areas. So I need to connect with an awful lot of people that would help pull this off. It would get more than one person working. So that's where this kind of website would come into play. Um, the more programmers working on it, the faster that it can get done. Um, I watched some Mennonites build this massive farm that generally would take at least a year, year and a half to build. And I was driving by their house 3 times a day. And what they did in 6 months, they would do in a couple of hours. And it's because they all work together as a team.